Hi guys, so in this video I am about to make some oregano vinegar, and I know some of you guys have been interested in this in the past, so I thought I would share my process with you. But before we get started, I do want to just share that I'm still feeling pretty crappy. I mentioned in my last video that I got diagnosed with an amoeba, which is why I've been feeling so crappy on and off the past 2 weeks. Yeah, so I'm in a little bit of a softer state, and I find that these states, especially like when my body is not where I want it to be, that's time to be just like extra gentle with myself. So, hi Sherry, hi Jill, hi everyone, welcome to the show. We are in the kitchen today, and we're going to prepare some oregano vinegar. Now, I did my first batch a few months ago, actually, also on a Sunday, and I just bottled it today, and this stuff is so powerful. In fact, I should have been taking this a lot sooner. Oregano is a really great medicine. It has antimicrobial, antiviral, anti-parasitic. Oh my god. So I've been sipping on this, and this is really good stuff. And when you put it with the vinegar, that's just like that'll kill what ails you. So I have these few bottles that I have of this oregano vinegar for my last batch, and I'm like, you know what? This is the shit. I gotta have on tap, because the best time to make your medicine and to prepare is when you feel good. It's kind of like the alternative is like sharpening your weapons when the enemy's already at the gate. So, I'm not feeling so great, but granted, I have my supplies, so I'm making good use of this and my fire ciders, and I can definitely feel that's helping me. This amoeba is pretty rough. It's a pretty intense one. In fact, I decided to go for the chemical medicine because this one can actually move to your heart and your brain and can cause death. So I'm like, all right, I'll take the medicine. I'll take the medicine. So I'm doing that, and there you go. Okay, so first things first, I've had a lovely day at home, just resting. I wasn't able to go to kirtan today because I decided to stay home and rest. My body really needed it. Actually, do you want to know, before we get into the vinegar, just wait. I know you all are so excited about the vinegar. I am. So I asked myself if I'm ever like unsure of what to do, like which choice to make in life, I do a kind of body like muscle testing. And so I find my center, and then I ask myself, I say, okay, I'm going to ask myself. This morning I said to my body, all right, body, I want to know if you're up to go to kirtan. I'm going to ask you 3 different ways. And so here's how it goes. So I find my center, and then I just kind of relax and tune, and I say, okay, body, dear body, do you have the strength, energy, and desire to go to kirtan today? And then I just kind of hold, and then so I move back, right? So my body then kind of moves in one direction. So body, would you prefer to stay home today and rest and just work in the garden and hang out with the puppies? And so it tilts forward. So this is one way that I use when I'm not sure which way to go. Some people use pendulums, which are great tools, like a little crystal on a string, and it kind of it responds to your subtle energies within your body to tell you what you already know to be true, essentially. And the cool thing about that is, like, we have a pendulum inside of us. So that said, that's just a little tip. And the other thing, another way is, a friend was asking me the other day, she's like, how do you decide when you don't really know? And I said, okay, well, imagine one choice, and imagine doing it, and notice in your body, do you get an expansive feeling, or do you get like a contracted, like, feeling? So, like, do I want to go to kirtan today? Oh, no. So that's how I know. Kid, listen to your body, stay home. So anyway, so let's get to it. So here we go. So this may not look like the oregano that you're used to. This is an oregano native to Central America. And today I was in the garden. I did some nice, just clearing, moving, pruning, and so I pruned this oregano, and I was like, all right, let's make some medicine. So I'm including the stems too. Why? I don't know. It just, like, I'm doing what feels intuitively correct for me. So there may be other ways to do it, but I'm just showing you it the way that I'm doing it. So I have in here a bucket of water, and so I'm just gonna give the oregano a rinse. And then the other cool thing is, so I have another bucket of filtered water, and I set it out in the sun during the heat of the day while the sun was directly overhead. Oops, let's get out some little debris. Take out the debris. So I set out the bucket of water with the sun directly overhead, and I just infused the water with some solar energy. It just seemed like the right thing to do. And then I came and I prayed over it, and I gave the water some Reiki, and I said, you know, when you're making things, when you're praying, you're anything, right? You can put your intention into something. So I really put my intention into the water that's going to be used for the vinegar to be infused with solar power for the highest good and highest healing and highest health of the person drinking the medicine eventually. So I captured some of that good stuff, and I put a cheesecloth over it to keep like the buggies and stuff out. So, okay, so for this batch, I want to bring in the Vitamix, and I want to just smash it up a bit. Nice. Sorry, when you listen to your body, just points and laughs. Oh. Sounds like you have an interesting relationship with your body. You know, I believe we have to listen to our bodies, because if not, you know, our bodies have so much wisdom, and our bodies know, it's our minds, it's our messy minds that want to be approved of, and want to be liked, and want to be successful in the mind that's just been programmed according to like society and culture and family. That's the one that'll mess you up. If you follow that guy, if you follow the indications and directions and desires of a troubled mind, you're gonna do things like violate yourself and abuse yourself, you know, all for the sake of like winning and looking good and being successful. Whereas the body's like, Mom, no, please, I just want to lay down. Please don't make me go do that thing. I really just want to lay down. And then in your mind, you're like, no, you have to do this thing because we have to get an A. We have to win. We have to look good. We have to get the person to like us. So I don't care what you think, body. So that's how you get into trouble. That's how you get illness. That's how you get bad things happen when we don't listen. Okay, so I'm just gonna do one rinse. Because also, here's the cool thing about the vinegar, is the vinegar is gonna kill everything and anything. Anything that could be bad, the vinegar is gonna wipe it out. Let's just do this. Vinegar is gonna wipe that stuff out, which is why vinegar is such a great, like a tonic, a health tonic to take, because I was even reading in my Firesider book that the first signs of sore throat. In fact, that's what I did the first night that I woke up and I had a sore throat, because the amoeba just like wrecked my immune system and made me get like a cold. It's not COVID. I went and got checked. It's not COVID. But that first night I woke up and I had this horrible sore throat, and so I knew my training. You know, that's the cool thing. I knew what to do, and so I went and I got some vinegar, apple cider vinegar, warm water, and salt, and I mixed that together, and I did a throat gargle, and that, like, wow, yeah, I was in such pain, and it 100% better. All right, I'm gonna get the Vitamix. So for this one, we're gonna do the traditional method of Vitamix. No, I want to really increase, because we're going to be putting the oregano leaves in water, the water that I had out in the sun all day. We're going to add a sugar source, and then we're also going to add, I have this leftover SCOBY from the, it doesn't look that great, but this is this is what grew out of the last batch of vinegar. So I'm gonna add SCOBY, and I'm gonna add some of my other successful vinegar on top of that to really get the chemical reaction going. Hi Rosemary, hi honey. All right. Bah. Oh my god, so I wanted this to be a puppy cam video, but the kids are asleep. But you want to know the cool thing? So the Violet, the mother, Jesus, the mother Violet, she was out today, or so I thought. And so I went to the dog house, and I leaned in. I'm like, hello puppies, and they're, you know, roly-poly, the cutest little munchkin puppies you've ever seen. And so I'm petting them, and I'm pulling them out, and I'm holding them, and I turn around, and up on the hill, in one of the places where she likes to nap in the shade with her boobs in the cool earth, because those puppies really, oof. There was the mom, Violet. She was watching me. It's like, oh wow. So it was cool that she was watching me handling her puppies without getting upset or aggressive or any sort of territorial about it. So that was really cool. So we've gotten to the point finally after all these weeks where she seems to really trust me. Now she doesn't trust me enough to let me pet her. I have never pet the mother dog, but she lets me pet her puppies. She lets me hold and cuddle and maneuver her puppies, so that's great. And I have some really great news. It turns out that there is actually a demand. Like, people want puppies. So far I may have found homes for 4 out of the 6 puppies. So let's see, where's my big black thing? You gotta have your big black thing in the kitchen. It's a very important tool for success. All right. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, so I want to do this to the vinegar just to increase the surface area of what is going to be exposed over time to the vinegar solution. It's more like a chemical process, honestly. It's something that takes a lot of time. Okay, this is not really working. I think this is the sort of thing where we need water. This is like, so I understand the difference between a Vitamix and a food processor. A food processor doesn't need any water. Vitamix needs a little bit of water. So this is some warm water. Let's just, okay. Maybe that's too warm. Because of the whole amoeba thing, now I'm like boiling my water just to be safer. Hello, Jacqueline. Hi, Chanda. Hi, honey. Hi, Carol. How you doing, honey? So I'm trying something new. I'm making a oregano mash. So I've had one really successful oregano vinegar. I made this a few months ago. I started it a few months ago and just bottled it today. I don't know if this is gonna work. We'll see. Oh, this is, well, you know, when it comes to these sorts of things, it's like an experiment. You see what works, you see what doesn't. Okay, there we go. Okay, I really don't want it to be too pureed, because what I'm really just trying to do is just, yeah, that's actually great. What I'm really just trying to do is just increase the surface layer. So let me show you here. So here's the water that I set out today. I had this cheesecloth on it. Oops. And I set this water in the bright sunshine and let it absorb some of that good solar energy. Yeah, you think so? So Ollie, this is oregano. It may not look like the oregano that you guys are used to. It's because this is a Central American, like a local variety, but it has all the same health benefits. Oregano is such a good medicine, which is interesting that, like, you know, Italian cooking uses a lot of oregano, right? And Italians are pretty typically, well, can you say generally people are, you know, I remember reading this study about how, like, you know, Americans have a lot of heart problems. Italians have much less heart problems. My point my point is that cultures that use these kinds of plants in their cooking have better health than cultures that don't. Also, cultures that include fermented foods typically have better health standards than cultures that don't. So oregano, rosemary, thyme, these are all actually medicines. And so, yeah, cooking with them is really good for us. So here's what I'm doing. Oh, let me get the panela. So I'm going to use panela as my sugar source. So I'm combining water, sugar, and this organic matter, oregano in this case, which has a ton of health benefits that I'm personally interested in. And then I'm going to let it sit for weeks, months, and this alchemy is going to happen. The vinegar is going to grow. It's going to consume the... Well, technically, vinegar is a double fermentation process, and acidobacters eat the alcohol from the sugars. So I actually don't know how this is going to work. I just know that it does somehow. So let me grab the panela. Alright, got me my panela. This is a nice chunk of panela. So panela, it's oh, the SCOBY. Yeah, sure, Cheryl, I can talk about the SCOBY. So a SCOBY, and here, let me show you a really, really healthy SCOBY. So this SCOBY was floating on the top of my oregano that I harvested this morning. So by harvest, I mean I took out all the old oregano, I squeezed the liquid out. I squeezed out the oregano leaves. I put the liquid in these 3 jars. And this SCOBY I've saved because I'm going to put this in my next batch. So this is a living organism. A SCOBY is called it's a acronym. It stands for a symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. So this is what drives the process. So like when you make kombucha, you know kombucha? Kombucha is made from a SCOBY in tea. And so you can put this SCOBY in tea essentially and make kombucha. And if you use sugar, then it's Jun. There's like all this stuff. But here, let me show you what it looks like floating on the top, because I had 2 batches of vinegar going. I had an apple vinegar. Well, technically I had 3. I had the oregano, the apple, and the pineapple. The pineapple didn't really work. Something happened and the SCOBY didn't grow. It got I think it got a strain of yeast that wasn't the thing. I don't know. Thankfully, my friend Manola, who lives across the street, she's a wizard. She's a kitchen witch, and so she knew everything. And so she told me to remove that scum from the top of the pineapple. I threw away most of the pineapple, and then I added it to the rest of the apple one, which was doing really well. And then so I'll show you this is what they look like now after several days being combined. Oh, I just dropped some fuzz on this. Oh, yeah, gross. So this is a SCOBY. This is a really healthy looking SCOBY. Look at that. It's like this gelatinous pancake that forms on the top. Now I want to keep it on the top. I don't want to push it down. Why? I don't know. Manola said it's kind of like it's almost like a protective layer. It's like a protective coating. So this tells me that this batch of vinegar is going really well because it has such a nice healthy SCOBY. Now I've had ones where it got like weird and puckered and just was like weird, and so I like how this one is like just like a sheet of ice almost, right? It's very even. So that's a beautiful SCOBY. So that is what so this looks all like weird and gross. That when that was floating on the surface, it was a majestic, beautiful SCOBY like this. So we'll just I cover it because we want to keep the bugs out. And then I'll tie it up after, but I'm trying to do. You still can't get used to SCOBYs, Linda. You get grossed out. Well, that's understandable. But they're your friend, Linda. They're your friends. SCOBYs are our friends. So one of the reasons why this is also so important to me right now is I've decided to take the chemical medicine for the amoeba. Hi, Jane. Hi, honey. That's going to just devastate my gut flora. It's going to me up like I'm not excited about the next 2 weeks, let's just say. So the vinegar is one of our best friends. scobies are one of our best friends when it comes to really improving our gut health. And now I don't know if you know, but your gut is your first line of defense, both in your health and your mental well-being. So, Melissa, you don't have to sterilize the leaves because we're about to kill everything that's not vinegar. Like, we're about to, yeah, Lacey, honey, literally, if your digestion is struggling, your immune system will be struggling, and your emotional system will be struggling. So one of the best things we can do, instead of taking antidepressants, which is putting the medicine on the outer layer, we got to go to the root and understand, okay, maybe there's something off in my digestion. Focus on healing that first, and then work your way to the outer layers. I wonder if I could use this whole thing. That's a lot of panela. So panela is a kind of sugar. It's a cane sugar? Palm sugar? I don't know, but it's sugary. It's delicious. Don't, with the parasite, I have to not eat sugar. So I can't eat sugar, but the vinegar can eat the sugar. So the vinegar is going to eat this. So I'm actually gonna do a pretty big amount of water there. You know what? Should we just? We're experimenting. I don't know what I'm doing. So let's just. All right, I love you. Okay, say a blessing. So we're gonna put this in. Oop. Okay. Yeah, Lacey, honey, honestly, like, what I've learned is just, like, first things first, address your gut. Take care of your gut. In fact, because of the amoeba, I had some swirling darkness. My typical state, I know it's hard to believe, my typical state is a lot of, like, sadness and swirling darkness. You know, maybe, no, it's fine. And I decided that while I know that my gut is off, while I know that I'm going through this episode where my health is feeling challenged by this parasite, this like really gnarly, nasty parasite, I've just decided not to trust my thoughts, especially the negative ones. Like, I've just decided not to believe everything that I think, and not try to fix my life and all the things that feel like overwhelming while I'm in this state. I just have to focus on just addressing this core thing, and then we can get to the other stuff later. And you know, I mean, honestly, like, I should just make that kind of policy. Just, like, don't believe what I think, like, in general, and don't try to fix things in general, and just take care of myself. Marinella, no, I did not try activity yogurt. We don't have that here. But I did get, actually, goat yogurt from the farm. And I actually made when I took my medicine today, I made a lassi. So I mixed the yogurt with water and cardamom, coriander, turmeric, pepper, salt. Mix that up. And I drank that. And what's good about that, especially for Amanda, I know you're on antibiotics, anyone who's working on rebuilding their gut health, taking the yogurt in that form with a little bit of water and the herbs actually helps to coat your intestines with it rather than just like a gloop poop going through. It creates more of like a coating. All right, so hi everyone, I love you. I love you so much. I love you so much. So we put the panela, which is a sugar. That brick I put in was sugar. Now we're gonna add, now we're gonna add this oregano. Wow. That's really, okay, this might have, no, it's not a mistake. It's all for learning. It's all an experiment. Oh, thanks, Linda. Just, you know, a little side ponytail. Okay, also guys, stay tuned because after we do this, we're gonna go check on the puppies. We're gonna see if they've, yeah, cool, Amanda, cool. Do try it. You know, and this is also, I'm thinking now, I think I told many of you guys, or I told you, I don't know how many of you were on the video, but I'm planning for my next book to do like a cookbook to tell you more about the different herbs and spices that you have on hand, because once you have your kitchen stacked with, like, you know how I have all those all those spices up there? Then it's like, okay, you want to make a lassi, grab this one, this one, this one, this one, put it together, and there you go. Okay, be very careful. So I'm gonna start that project once my house is done, which is really. Oh my god. Ashley sent me. Oh, maybe I can show you. Maybe I can show you. Stay tuned. Hi, Bev. Love you too, Bryce, man. Yeah, Jane, it smells great. Okay. Okay. The key is to not slice your fingers open, but if you do, then you add it to your vinegar to make it extra special just for you. Actually, did you know that if in your garden, like, it's good to like sneeze on your plants and like spit on your trees, because then it's like you're putting your genetic imprint in your garden, and if your garden is making you medicine, the idea is that then it starts to make custom medicine just for you, which is pretty crazy. Craig, I'm not doing so great. I mean, I'm okay. I'm good. Like, this is taking a lot of energy for me right now to do this with you guys, but it's worth it, and I wanted to show you guys because this is the sort of thing that I'll do later, and then people will be like, how'd you do that? And I'll be like, so here we are. Okay. All right, for this next one, we're not going to do the, or are we going to do the, all right, fine. We'll do it. We'll do the same way. So on the other side, when I go to sieve this, when I go to strain it, like, so today I used this cheesecloth. So these were like the pieces of oregano that I pulled out from this last batch. So see, that's still, I mean, it's pretty, these are pretty. Anyways, so when we get that other stuff back, it will just be like a big mush that's easy to squeeze out on the other side. So let's follow through. Let's follow through and just finish it. Unscrew the blade. Cynthia, I don't know. I don't want to unscrew the blade. I don't have the tools. I don't have the power. But thank you for your concern. Thank you for your concern. But stay tuned. Who knows? Maybe I'll really mess myself up. Find out by watching. Oh, it's gonna rain soon. I had such a good day with the puppies, guys. Oh my god. Just like sitting in front of the house and kind of pulling each one out. And the whole time it turns out the mom was watching me do this. So that's cool. She didn't run down and like attack me. Get away from my babies, you know? But they're just so cute. Okay, so yeah, so my friend Gloria might take one. My friends at the corner, when they found out I had puppies, they're interested in taking one, which is so ironic because it's like, wait, you want a puppy, but there are all these like street dogs all over the place with puppies all the time. But apparently these puppies are special and valuable because they've never been on the street. They're healthy, they're fat, and they're more likely to be like a responsive dog rather than just like a scared, aggressive, dirty, mangy street dog. So apparently locals know the difference, and I mean, obviously they know the difference, and there's a desire for those. So, and then Marcos, who came yesterday to fix the fence, which didn't work because all the dogs came back, he saw the puppies, and he's going to talk to his wife about getting a puppy. And then he was also suggesting that they keep a puppy here at the house to be like the dedicated, yeah, exactly. I did add water. To keep a puppy here at the house to be like the dedicated security dog, which is great. I think Vitamix is really great for some things, but I think I also want a food processor. Okay. I don't want it. Oh, that might be too pureed. I don't want it to be too pureed. Like, I still want it. Wow, that's amazing. Keep blonding. I know, Ollie. I know, Ollie. I know. The blonde one. I'm not gonna let the blonde one just go anywhere. Like, the blonde one is special. And we have a special time, me and the blonde one. So we'll see. Oh yeah, Elsa, yeah, nice. Put the seeds in your mouth for sowing in the garden. Energetic imprint. I love it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's some good stuff right there. Okay, let's keep going. We have more. Hi Dorota, dzień dobry. Hi Suzette. Hello Nancy. Hello Eric Lopez. S. Salazar. I see you there. I see you there. Mary Jo. Oh, you did not know about the puppies. No, so the puppies. So the mother is a street dog who had been coming around and been sort of accidentally getting food without me intentionally feeding her. And then when I got back from the States, I noticed that she was really, 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 really pregnant. In fact, I knew before I left. And so I come home one day about 3 weeks ago, and my dogs are acting weird. They're acting weird. I was like, what's going on? And I went down to the doghouse in the yard, and there was this street dog who had taken refuge in this doghouse that no one's using the doghouse. And she had a litter of puppies, 6 puppies. So it's been a wonderful experience fostering them and co-parenting these puppies with her. I take really good care of her, and I take pride. You know, we're talking about like the joy we get in taking care of others. I have had so much joy taking care of this new mother. I've had so much joy. I've been making her bone broth. I make her bone broth with pig's feet, with beef bones, and then sometimes just like a chicken soup. We all share it. Everyone's been eating well here for the past 3 weeks. Yeah, I've been taking really good care of her, and so now the puppies, they started as little puppies, and now they're big, wide-eyed, roly-poly. Today, for the first time, they all kind of like tumbled out of the house. All of them except 2. And they tried to chase their mom, but mom wasn't having it. So I really see I named the mother Violet, so I really see Violet's challenge of like, she's there for them, but she also needs her space. Am I gonna let Violet stay on my property after the puppies? Nope. This is a temporary foster situation. She is a street dog. She doesn't want to be here. She wants to be on the street. Like, I know. Once I came home, actually I was walking home through the street corner, and there was Violet, and she saw me coming, and then she ran home because she knew it was dinner time. But no, like, Violet's just here temporarily. The puppies are here temporarily. We have a temporary foster situation because I don't want 10 dogs. Right now I have 10 dogs. I don't want 10 dogs. I know, Lotus. But you know what's interesting? Knowing this, like, I'm designing my new house. My new house has several layers of dog, like gates. Like the dog, like I understand that I want to have boundaries with my dogs, and like sometimes I want to have the dogs in, sometimes I don't, And so building my life around these like small nuances of what I like and what I don't like is really cool. Oh, the house design is looking really cool. Let me show you. I got this little sketch. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I was sending it to the old number. Where's the Land Alchemy? Here we go. Yeah, so here's a little design that they're working on. Kind of hard. Where would we enter from? I think we enter. Oh, anyways. So that's just the downstairs, and this is like the outdoor porch. I think you enter through here, Anyways. Yes, the puppies will do well, early human contact and love. Thankful people already want a puppy. Yeah, so the fact that like I'm taking them out, I'm giving them love, I'm petting them, I'm playing with them, they're having a very different upbringing than like street puppies who people don't love and cuddle, you know. So I'm doing my part to make these very upstanding, beautiful little creatures. In fact, I pulled each one out today and I held it up and I said, "You're brave, you're beautiful, you're healthy, you're strong." Like I gave each puppy affirmations. It was special. I know. It's gonna be my practice and my practice in like Buddhism of just like non-attachment. I'm not attached to you, puppy. Whoop. Jeez. All right, here we go. Okay, so this is the oregano with the sugar. Let's get a little. So this is an experiment to see what works, but I pulverized the no, I don't think so, Rosemary. Plus no, it sounds complicated. So I pulverized the oregano leaves because I wanted to increase the surface contact space. So in there we have the panela, which it might be way too much panela. It might be way too much sugar in there, but you know what? We're doing an experiment. So, wow. Okay, that looks pretty good. So now what we're gonna do, so I got my water that's been out in the sun absorbing some nice solar energy. I have a sugar source. I have my organic matter, which is the oregano. And now let's grab, where are those scobies? Hey, get out of there. You are not the organic. Oh, you like my socks? Yeah, Sue gave these. She gave me these like girl power themed socks. They're really cute. It's like girl on a mission, like this girl can. Like they're really cute. I like them. So now I'm gonna take these scobies from the last batch, which worked well. I'm gonna oh, Suzanne. Oh, you're moving day. Congratulations, honey. That's awesome. You missed the Friday call. Don't worry about it. There's the replay. We had a nice guest appearance from Luke in India, and he did some really nice. Okay, can I tell you? We had such a good time co-hosting the High Vibe call that it gave me the idea that, like, you know what? I would love to co-teach something with Luke because he's so good at. I mean, we're both good in our own ways at like reading people and like saying what people need to hear. And so we were throwing out some ideas about co-teaching a group meditation course. So many of you guys are always asking, how do I get started in meditation? Do you know of like a video? Can you recommend something? And it's like, okay, he's my meditation teacher. He's led silent retreats. He's led all these things. He's like so deeply into meditation techniques and is so well trained and so well versed and has been such a powerful mentor for me on my journey with meditation, like next level. So it's like, so we were thinking about at some point, maybe in the fall, offering a group meditation experience where it would be like, still kind of figuring out what it would be, like maybe 4 to 6 weeks long, 4 to 6 weeks with like a weekly discourse and then also like a weekly group meditation. So what do you guys think of that? Would that interest you? And it's all for the purpose of like having a less crazy mind, because most of the times we suffer because our mind is making us suffer. So if we can, hi Sloan, hi honey, if we can get control of our minds, then we can get control of our emotions and we can get control over, the quality of life. It all starts right here. So we would do a course that's all about bringing joy and bringing contentment and peace right here, and then that ripples out. So, Suzanne, you like that? Okay, cool. All right, so okay, so I just put those little scobies, and you see this is like a pretty big bucket. So that's not enough. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna grab with the leftover of my my vinegar from the last batch. So hold on. Okay, so here's some actual vinegar. Nice, Chantal. Yeah, it'd be great. And I think it would be fun to do it with Luke because it's sort of like balancing the masculine and the feminine, you know. Okay, so here's my successful vinegar. Whoa, Jesus. Whew. Oh, that's an intense. But that's Jesus. And there's a little SCOBY floating around at the bottom. I don't know if you can see it. You see that little bit of SCOBY floating there. So now I'm going to add this because Marinella, no, Sue gave these to me at the meet and greet. They're so cute, right? What's great is my butt cheeks don't hang out. It's everything's contained. It's solid, you know. Okay, so now I'm going to add some successful vinegar to really get the chemical reaction going. So how much? I don't know. Not all of it because I want to keep some for my household needs, but let's see. It smells very oregano-y. So now let's give it some affirmations. Are you ready? Oh, Irvina, thank you for the stars. Yeah, Linda, don't we all need less crazy? Okay, so thank you. I love you. You're beautiful. Thank you for being my medicine. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the gifts you have to bring. May we together rise and be our best selves. I consecrate this medicine, this brew for my well-being and for the good of all beings. May anyone who drink this vinegar in the future be their happiest, healthiest, most vibrant selves, free of anything that would bring them to anything less. I love you. I love you. You're beautiful. I love you so much. I appreciate you. We can do this. I'm proud of you. I can't wait to see you. Thank you for your magic. Thank you for your medicine. Let's see. Great. Marianne, it's obvious you're not seeing my post when you slammed the gate on the sweet dog's face. I guess when did I didn't slam a dog's face? Oh my God, Marianne, it sounds like you're operating through a pretty foggy filter. So it seems pretty clear that you're not seeing me clearly, but you're really just seeing me through a lens of prejudice. I don't know where you got it from, but it obviously wasn't me. I never slammed a gate in a dog's face. The dog wasn't allowed to come in. Oh my goodness. And I never, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna justify someone who's so negative with such a response. Marinella, I just finished the most recent season of Outlander. Wow, how exciting. It just never ends, man. They really know how to just get my heart racing. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, hi Terry. Hi honey. So Terry, we're making an oregano vinegar. So I harvested some fresh oregano in the garden today. I put this big bucket of water. It's green and murky now. That's because I added the oregano. But I put the bucket of water out in the sun during the heat of the day when the sun was overhead, and I blessed the water and I infused it with the sun power. And then in this video when we started, we took the fresh oregano leaves, we washed them, and then we put them in the Vitamix to kind of pulverize them to get this like this mash, because essentially what I'm trying to do is just increase the surface area. And then we we added this brick of, this is sugar, this is panela, so this is a kind of palm sugar, and so this is providing the food for the acetobacters, although technically they eat the sugars from alcohol, but I'm not doing it that way. I've done it this way before, and it's fine. And so then I'm just gonna let this. Oh, and then I added some successful vinegar from another batch, from this batch, and this is actually one that I had made. Katie, why am I mixing it with my hands? Because, you know, I'm also just kind of putting my own energy into it. Now, the vinegar, when it gets going, it's going to just fry any bacteria. So this is, you don't have to be so, my hands are also clean, like I've washed my hands. You don't have to be so, like, what is it? We want to be clean, but not sterile. You don't really need to be sterile, because this vinegar, I mean, you use vinegar as a cleaning product. You kill bacteria with vinegar. So this is going to become an antimicrobial, antiviral, anti-parasitic brew. And so now the important thing, so I added the old scobies from the last batch, which it looks really gross, but I swear this was once a nice, clean, pretty gelatinous little pie that just floated on top. And then we'll just add a little bit more, just so you can see. This is a nice, successful, fresh vinegar that is going to really just like kind of get it going. So, oh please, yeah, okay, so there you have it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover it. Yeah, why don't we just use this cheesecloth? I'm going to cover it with the cheesecloth, and then I'm going to tie it because I want to keep the bugs out. The bugs, they love it. They love it. They just think it's the greatest. Okay. So yes. A troubled mind. You see it. You see it in here in the comments. You see people with troubled minds who project things on me. You see it in your daily life. Someone with a troubled mind who is just, they'll find any reason to get angry. A troubled mind will find any reason to get upset or to fight. It's almost like it has an addiction to resistance and fighting, and it needs someone to be the bad guy. So a troubled mind is always looking for some conflict, right? And so it's not the world that we need to change, because the world is going to be the world. Life is going to be life, and there's nothing that we can do about it. The only thing that we can do is change ourselves. So, oh, nice. Brianna, cool. Yeah, H. pylori. I don't have H. pylori. But yeah, you know, the vinegar is going to be a big part of it. Don't even get me started. So, yeah, so Ollie, yes, we are making oregano vinegar, if you didn't capture that. So now we're gonna let this sit. We're gonna let this sit for a few weeks. We're gonna let this sit for a long time. So that's the magic, where, you know, in alchemy, in turning, you know, proverbial lead into gold, where the lead in this case are just kind of these ordinary ingredients, just these like leaves from the garden and some sugar and some water, right? And through combining them, through intention, and then through time, some sort of really cool alchemical, almost like magical process is going to happen that's going to turn this into a veritable medicine, you know? So yeah, so we are going to, thanks, Linda. Yeah, see, Linda, you see me with the dogs, you know, so you know that I'm good with the dogs. You're not, but you could also be seeing me through a filter that maybe makes me better than I am. So who knows? You know, it's like we are not necessarily seeing the world as it is. We're seeing it through the filters that cover our mind. So that's why I'm so interested in doing this course with Luke, co-teaching at some point this fall, is that that's like the best medicine that we can give ourselves. You know, this kind of medicine is one thing, antibiotics are one thing, but really the medicine to heal a troubled mind is the best kind of medicine there is. So, Chris, the puppies are doing great. Let's go check on them. So now that so originally I was going to do this video, a puppy cam video. Okay, I love you, I love you. Originally I was going to do a puppy cam video, but the puppies were sleeping. So we'll go check on them. We'll go check on them now. Oh, Timothy, thank you so much, honey. Thank you for the stars. All right. All right. Okay, here we go. Puppy cam. Yeah, you're my number one puppy. You are my number one puppy. Oh wait, I still have oregano hands. The puppies really won't like that. Okay. Yes, my love. And my other love. And this is, we were doing some gardening before. So my seed starts are doing really, really well. Look at that. Teresa, I did not add salt. Salt will kill. We don't want to add salt because salt will kill things. Yeah. Breonna. I like your name. It looks like the rains are gonna come soon. Okay, let's go see. So, I pulled the blanket out again. I put it back and I pulled it out because it was getting really stinky again. And then I put in a fresh towel and then they shit all over it. That cardboard and paper. Oh, hi guys. Hi everybody. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Oh, did we all just wake up? Did we just have a little scurry puppy fest? Oh, hi guys. Hi everybody. My hands are gonna smell a little bit like oregano, but it's okay. Hi. Hi. Let's get this a little. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, Nancy, oregano helps with inflammation. Hi, little puppies. Hello, everybody. Hi, everybody. See? Little blonde ones always right up front. Hi. Hi. Hi there. Oh, and look. And then there's Mama up there. So she sees us and she's not bothered. Okay, hi everybody. Okay, everybody. Okay, guys. Nothing's wrong. Puppy cam. Oh my god. Oh. Hey. It's okay, Mama. She's like, these puppies have been scratching my tits. I don't care what you do with them. I think she's at that point in her motherhood journey where she's like, take them. I don't want them. Okay, hi everybody. Hi. Hi guys. Hi. Hi everybody. What's going on? Do you guys want to come out? You guys want to come out? Oh, boo, boo, boo. Oh, boo, 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 boo. Oh, boo, boo, boo. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, boo-boo. Okay, boo-boo. Come on. Whoopa. Do you guys want to come? You're gonna stay in? See, now with the cardboard, I can just take that out and just put in fresh, because it's getting, they've been in here for 3 weeks. It's getting pretty, whoop, excuse me. It's getting pretty, fragrant in there. Fragrant is a good word. Okay, all right, puppy. Okay, so we have a girl. Say hello to Miss Molly. Did you just get a name, Miss Molly? Choo, choo, choo. Oh. And this is Ruby. Rubia. Rubia it means blonde in Spanish. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, good. A poop outside of the house. That's always what we like to see. Oh. Moxie? Little boy? Okay, you're not a Moxie. And you know what? Mama's just watching me, and she's not getting... Oh. Look at that little face! Look at that little face! Let's do a puppy wave. Whee! Okay. Oh, yep. We got some gross poops. Let's just clean that little poop right up. Better out than in, I always say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. You always want to do a count. Make sure you haven't misplaced a puppy. Sometimes they like to go, I don't know if you can see this, they like to go on that side of the house. So I've had to do a puppy rescue from down there, but they like it. Do we have a little tail waggle? Do we have a little tail waggle? Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, it's just gonna get cuter from here. Oh my god. Oh, see? Case in point. Oh, wait, no. He was just going down there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mom's like, you can have him. But it's nice. It's nice to see that she's cool. She's not upset. Oh. Oh, oh my god. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, guys. So I would say this is the first day that they're really like out of the house. And it's yeah. And they can get back in too, which is cool. Like for a while, if they were out of the house, I would have to like rescue them, because otherwise they would just lay there in the mud. But come on, you can do it. Come on, come on. You need some help? You need some help? Okay, come on. There we go. Oh, I'm just getting a little lick. Was I just getting a little lick on my booty? Hi. So yeah, so not a bad way to spend a Sunday at home. You know? There we go, puppy cam. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna start a new video called Puppy Cam, just so we can share the love, okay? Alright, I'll see you in a second for Puppy Cam. Oh my god.